Hello! We're live, we're here.
We did it.
We did it.
Hmm.
We've won Monster of the Week, so we're just gonna kill time. Indeed.
Everything we need to do.
Indeed. Hello, chat. Hello, friends. We are here with our monthly Monster of the Week game. That was at one time in the past based on like Japanese horror adventure games, but it's definitely.
I mean, it's
Not-
based on.
I mean, those are still technically elements of this story.
Still there.
It's still there.
You've just been on a whirlwind tour of anime
Yes.
tropes.
We are.
I mean, we did go to the afterlife, so
that's
Yeah,
fair.
there were spooks. There were spooks there. There were several
we've had some
spooks.
spooky shit. Yeah, like if you like shows like Noragami, that's a really good touchstone for what you're gonna see here. So we will go around and meet our cast and kind of dive right into the thrust of this episode, which will not be spooky. This is what we would call in the business a filler episode, but not really. It'll be fun.
Character development.
Character development. Yes.
Socializing is scary.
I mean, true facts, especially in high school.
I am more quiet than the others. Let me fix that. Is that better, dear chat friends? Am I really nice and loud now? I hope.
Words.
Sound engineering is hard. I can also
Words.
turn up my mic and stuff. We shall see. Whenever I get an update from these things. Okay. So,
excuse me.
yes, let's go around and meet everybody. We will start off in my left-hand corner here with our good chosen
Oh no.
Ginji. Dylan, how you doing? Who are you playing?
I'm doing well. I am Dylan. I'm not going to go through the. If you don't know who I am by now, you don't get to know. It's a mystery. But my character, on the other hand, is Nakamura Ginji, who is our chosen. He really doesn't want to be, though. Is sort of his character. He just wants to be left alone to his math homework, really. And I'm doing great. I'm very excited to play some more Monster. Okay, I don't know if we're actually playing Monster of the Week. I'm excited to role play these characters.
There we
Or
go.
whatever we end up doing
Yeah.
There may be dice, possibly.
at some
Oh,
point.
God.
We have our beginning of mystery moves that.
That's. Oh
and-
my God! Oh no! Yes, we
Weird.
super do.
The date is a mystery. Oops, I spoiled.
What? How?
So
Hmm.
that could end up being fun. But yeah, I'm
Oh
very
no!
excited. We've been talking in the like, I don't know, digital green room, so to speak, about
Yeah.
where we think this is gonna go, and I'm very stoked. Y'all are in for a treat tonight.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. Excellent. We will go down and around to our player for Miyu. How are you?
Hi. I am doing well. I am very excited to see how this is going to play out, and also, oh no. I've been on this date, y'all. This is not gonna go great.
That sounds like a story, but we don't need to go into it here.
We do not need to go into it, but yeah. So I am playing Miyu, who is our expert. She knows a whole lot about the supernatural, and she's really good at that, and she is terrible at literally everything else. So this date with a super normal boy is going to go super well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
rip in pieces.
Rip in pieces, Miyu. Moving on over to our cute little spooky, playing Aiko. Julie, how are you? I
Hi.
definitely have not seen much of you this week, like at all.
No, not even a little. But so yeah, I'm doing fantastic. So this is going to be so much fun. I definitely don't have some beginning with mystery moves that would totally mess this up entirely. So, but I play Eiko the Spooky. And both I and Eiko use she/her pronouns. But yeah, I'm stoked. Let's just dig into this.
And last but certainly not least, our resident monster girl playing Risa. Lynn, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm a little overheated, but that's just the south, so it doesn't have any other way. But I'm Lynn Maris on Twitch and Twitter. That's about as much as that needs. I'm playing Risa, who is yokai blooded, not really a half yokai. Although the way she acts sometimes, you might think she was a full one.
It's fine.
She is also somehow Team Mom.
Yeah.
I don't really know how that happened.
Yeah.
Somehow.
She's
definitely-
also like an ex-gang member, so
Gang Mom.
She's, resident Yankee mom. It's fine.
It's a thing.
she totally has never harassed a police officer her entire life.
No.
And if you believe that, I got some property you need to buy.
We got a bridge for you.
Oh boy. So, speaking of things you should never believe, I play Kokuri-san, the kitsune, the keeper of this thing, whatever this is, and I play everyone else. I'm Jess, Little Cup of Joe. I'm doing alright. It's been a long week and I am so ready for this. So ready for this. Monster of the Week is normally a game where you hunt a monster of the week. Like Supernatural or Buffy or one of those shows. I don't think we're hunting a monster today.
The monster is teenage anxiety.
The monster is teenage anxiety. And we are going to conquer it somehow, by hook or by crook.
Given this is Japan, that could actually be a thing that incarnates. That could be scary.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dylan.
God damn it, Dylan. How dare you? But that's true right now.
But am I wrong, though?
I mean, you're actually super accurate, however.
The real monster was the friends you found along the way, he says in chat. So, this will be a lighthearted episode, probably with some feels, because that's how we roll. We ready to get started?
No, but
By
yes.
all means, let the disaster begin.
Fine, ready.
Define ready. This is gonna be like 150% improv. I definitely have 0 notes, but we know what we're here for. So let's go. So I think this is just another average day at school. It's been probably a couple weeks since your escapades at the shrine where you rescued your friend Hanako and freed her spirit. Perfectly normal day. Miyu, you are walking with Eiko on your way to your next classes for the afternoon, for your breaks. And Ginji, you and Daisuke are headed off in the opposite direction, and we kind of see you all sort of cross paths. Risa, I suspect, is probably up on the roof having lunch with Shingo to protect him from basically all the other students who would take his lunch.
But she has him sitting in the corner, and she's just sitting there in the way, like, come on, approach him. Go on. Just do
Yeah.
it.
And I think we see Ginji is walking with his pal Daisuke, another classmate we have not seen until now. He's a reasonably good-looking boy. Has I want to say he's kind of got the Titus haircut, the really typical, slightly messy jock boy haircut. Yeah.
Generic anime boy protagonist haircut, kind of.
Exactly. A little bit bleached, that kind of thing. And you two are walking along. Miyu passes you by. Do you two, notice each other at all?
I feel like by
Very-
now,
Very purposefully not.
I feel like by now we have an understanding where we just don't acknowledge each other at school unless we have to. I think
Until-
Ginji made that pretty damn clear.
Until club time, basically.
Until club time.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you two just pass. Ginji, you pay
I think-
0.
Ginji probably is on the side of Daisuke where Miyu would be, so it's like Miyu and then Ginji and then Daisuke, so that Ginji can look the other way to talk to his friend. and not
Oh,
pay attention.
100%. Like as he's
Yes.
walking down the hallway, he like switches like positions specifically for that purpose.
Yep.
Which is perfect because it means Daisuke is looking in the direction of Miyu as she passes
Right.
with her.
I think there's a very like perfectly timed like that shot with the perfect lighting where she like pushes one strand of hair behind her ear kind of thing. And
Yep,
the frame rate increases and everything goes all slow.
yep, everything, and there's just like the sparkle of the light through her hair. And Ginji, you kind of notice Daisuke like sort of slowing, and he's like not quite keeping up with you because he's like turning and watching as those two walk by.
I don't think Ginji thinks anything of it. I think he just keeps talking about whatever we were talking. What do bros talk about? Sports? Am I talking to him about his most recent tennis
Yeah.
match? Maybe.
He's
Yeah.
probably telling you like how the latest practice went and how he thinks they're gonna do at the competition at the end of the week, and he's all jazzed up about it. But he kind of like stops mid sentence and is a little bit distracted for a moment. Then he's like, yeah. So anyway, what was I?
You
Right,
were-
end of the week.
Yeah.
Should be pretty good. I think we're gonna tear him up.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. If I can find time, I'll make sure to be there. But tests coming up.
Yeah, you
so-
totally say that every time, and you never show up, dude. It's
Look, I really mean to though.
all right, cool, yeah. So
It's- we
I
see
think
Ginji
there's like
zipping
this,
up his bag.
there's
like,
this understanding that you two have. Daisuke always invites you to his games, and you always intend to go, but you always end up canceling kind of last minute.
There was
He's-
definitely a couple times where it was actually Ghost Club stuff. Like the
Yeah.
one time he was really excited that he was gonna be able to make it.
Yes, we can go. And then he gets a phone call from
Yeah.
his son. Hey, you need to come to the school. Damn it.
Yep.
Kokuri-san, just the guy from the oh my god, Office Space. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday. We have a yokai problem.
That would be great.
I think Ginji pivots and is like, look, okay, so tell me what your season average was again. If I run the numbers, I can see what your chances are looking like. So it's just like trying to compare
Yeah.
scores to be
He's just like,
3-1.
you are such a nerd. Okay.
Hey, come on, man.
And you two laughing kind of make your way off. And I think as we head off and follow these boys to lunch, what are Miyu and Eiko? Where are you guys headed? Do you usually just go lunch together for the day?
Probably.
That's a good question, actually. I like Miyu was definitely like the eating lunch alone sort until club things happened.
Yeah.
So I think they may have just like naturally kind of gravitated, just like, well, we're both eating alone. We kind of know each other, so sure.
It's this
Why not
situation
together?
where you share the table, but you don't necessarily talk.
Yeah.
together, I don't think. There isn't a whole lot of talking happening while they're lunching.
So do we just sort of see them sitting together at their lunch? Like they maybe have their desks pushed together in the classroom and they're just eating lunch together, but they're not really talking.
Yeah, I mean, like Miyu is probably like reading some like book on, I don't know, like whatever
The witchcraft
yeah,
du jour.
witchcraft that she picked up at like the local like weird hippie bookstore. Is Eiko reading shoujo manga during lunch?
Yeah, actually.
Is she perhaps reading a shoujo manga with a panel that looks a whole lot similar to a certain boy and a certain girl?
That's exactly what we see. There's like a shot over Eiko's shoulder of her reading manga, and almost frame for frame on the page.
Oh
The
god.
scene we just saw.
Exactly.
Wait, no, hold on. It's two friends sitting in their classroom at lunch together, and then the hot male protagonist opens the door and is like, "Oh, love interest, I must speak with you."
Oh god.
Oh, love interest, senpai.
For what happens next is like it follows the female protagonist to lunch with her friends, and then the normal looking hot guy comes swooping in.
Yep. Yeah.
Fast talk.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
And there's just like a beautiful 2-page spread of them in the sunset where he asks her out.
Flowers.
It's just like a play-by-play of like what would have happened had any of these people been fucking normal.
Yep.
Normal by shoujo manga standards, you mean?
By shoujo manga standards, there's
Yes.
significantly fewer kabedons in real life, God, I hope.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what we see whenever he on the panel where he asks her out on a date.
Yep. Okay. Well,
All right, well, filing that away for later.
now that we've established the baseline of romance by which Eiko operates.
Just the trashiest
No.
shoujo manga.
Oh,
I'm really concerned about this vision now. Very concerned.
And it's worth what?
We have readers.
hello, Raiders.
Oh, thank you, Simon. Wandering
It's
DM and
worth-
company.
was
Welcome
that,
to
Julie?
Drama Club.
Welcome to anime.
Yeah, welcome to anime. It's worth noting that like while Eiko is reading, just because she is the way she is, there is like almost no expression change whatsoever. I'm just like when like the confession moment happens, a little bit of red on her cheek, but like
Yeah, we just see these dead eyes and then just this little blush.
I'm just imagining like also like the little smile from the kiss gif. Just that very, very tiny.
yeah. All right, we've established that very important piece of character.
Key
right
character.
There. So,
Yep. And I think I actually forget. Did we determine is Risa in their class normally, and it was just they didn't know her before?
I ran into her in the hallway during the second.
We never actually said what class she was in.
Okay.
Are you the
then
same age as us? I thought you were like
for
slightly
the
older.
She was
I
in
think
the
She
next
looks
grade.
older, but she's the same age.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
the same age. Shingo is a year younger than all of you, so he is definitely in a
Right.
different class.
She just looks like she can go shopping and buy sake and people won't think to hurt her.
Yeah, in our second, in the episode where Risa was introduced, we ran into her in the hallway at school, which makes me think that she wasn't in our class.
Yeah.
It's probably in Daisuke's.
So.
Oh, she's totally in Daisuke.
Oh, God. Well then,
No,
now that
that's
we've
handled
established
well.
that canon,
Oh dear.
I think we'll cut over to the lunch where the boys are, as Risa and Shingo are maybe making their way back. You kind of, perhaps you overhear this conversation. So Ginji, you've run the numbers for Daisuke, I imagine.
Yeah,
and his
I'm still like
chances-
talking about them as I'm eating my cup noodle.
Yeah, and I think like Daisuke's probably got like bread that he bought from some machine at the school, and he's just like watching you, kind of impressed, but almost like you are an alien. He has never been able to figure out how you math so good.
Right, but then if you take into account the other teams from the other prefectures, then things change around a little bit. And that actually, given how good some of the other prefectures are and where competitions are lining up, it'll probably have you looking even better because they'll beat out some of the better teams here. It was just like going and going and going.
Okay. Cool,
do we
so-
should go walk nearby this, by the way? Because I just had a little thought for something that Risa might do.
I think so, yes. You two are walking by.
Genji's going to feel something land on his head. Not hard. She's not going like that. But
Mhm.
she just kind of bought a coffee and set it on his head as she walked by. Because obviously he's using his brain. Better fuel it.
So you have a canned coffee on your head.
She just like looks around.
And you look like, if you look at Ginji, Daisuke, Ginji, you see Daisuke like is looking behind you like
What?
She just kind of grins and then takes Shingo and keeps on walking. So all he sees is her back.
Why? Why did Yamamoto buy you a coffee?
It's a joke that she thinks is really funny, but
If she-
really,
God, she bullies me so.
Much with coffee.
We're not actually friends or anything. Just,
no,
God.
I don't really get it. I mean, I'm not even in her class, right? So that's
Yeah, no, she's in my
Weird.
class and she's scary.
What? You're scared of her? Daisuke, come on.
Dude, have you seen the way she can like lift a guy?
No?
It's scary.
I'll take your word for it because I haven't seen that.
Yeah, like, dude, is she bullying you? Like, do you need help?
Me? Oh, come on. Like anyone would bully me. Come on, Daisuke.
I mean, you're kind of a nerd. Let's be real.
And you'll notice nobody fucks with me because I'm too cool.
Right. He goes back to, he like takes the last mouthful of his bread and starts chewing. And I think there's this moment of silence.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's sort of like, so, you and Suzuki,
Who?
Suzuki Miyu?
What about her?
Like, are you two, you know, it's like I see you together sometimes after school.
Wait, what?
Like,
No.
give it to me straight. Are you and her a thing?
Oh, God, no, never, no, nuh-uh, no. I help her with her homework sometimes, is all.
And, like, you see this relief wash over his face.
Yeah, no, we're not even friends, really. I just, it's like a tutoring.
Oh, like you tutor her in math?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we're gonna like flash cut either like maybe in frame of Miyu with like some ancient kendo instructional manual being like, get you do this, do this, do this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 100%. There's some like intricate mathematical formula from like a prophecy from like 2,000 years ago, and that's the math she's used it for.
God. Oh. Man, I totally thought you guys were dating. And like,
Did you talk to anyone else about that?
no, I mean, no.
Great. I just wouldn't
No,
want people to get the
like-
wrong idea,
Like, Kana sort of thought maybe you two were a thing because she saw you together, like, at the cemetery after dark one night or something, but... listen,
she's
I don't...
really weird.
Okay, good, because, like, I was kind of worried.
Why would you be worried about?
Like, okay, so...
Look, okay.
Are you?
Daisuke, I've known you for a long time. We're really good friends, but I just I want to be clear. I don't feel that way about you.
And he's just like sort of struck. What? You and me?
No.
Nah, dude. No, no way. Like,
I don't want this to get awkward.
no, dude, no. You're my bro. And he just kind of like punches you in the shoulder a little bit.
Ginji immediately like flashes through 3 different manga where some guy says "you're my bro" and then 2 issues later they're dating. He's like, oh no.
No, like, I was afraid you were dating Suzuki, and like, I was thinking of asking her out, but like, I don't really know her, and it seems like you do, so...
Suzuki Miyu.
Yeah, we passed her in the hall on the way out.
Did we?
Yeah.
Hold on. Like pulls out his phone and like opens up Bookface and scrolls through and like stops for a second.
I'm sorry, there's no way in hell Miyu has a Facebook. Are you kidding?
Oh no, really? Okay.
It's probably like a student database.
Yeah.
Or like pulls up someone else's picture from school.
That has
It's like,
her.
this Suzuki Miyu?
Is it like she's just in the background?
Yes.
100%.
This scene is like 30 seconds long of him opening an image being like, no.
Yeah, like, hime cut, long, pretty hair, the most beautiful eyes. Totally, that's her. Listen, if you're not dating her, could you?
I'm
help me
really
out?
not. Look,
Please.
and I think Genji looks up at Daisuke and he's got like he's full chibi face with like the tears coming down his face.
Mhm.
He flee his hands.
I'll seriously never ask you for anything else again, I swear.
I don't know when I'll see her again, but I guess I could ask her.
Don't you like tutor her in math? Wouldn't that be kind of a regular thing?
Right. Yeah. I'll I just remembered we have a tutoring session later today actually. So yeah, I'll just ask for you. I'll put in a good word. She'd be lucky to have you.
You're the
I'm
best.
not so sure you would be too.
He just
In
like
the hall, there's a crashing
you up.
sound because Visa heard some of that and walked into a wall.
yeah, I think we hear this crash off screen and we hear Shingo like, Risa, are you okay?
I think this is also the moment where Ginji gets a text, and it's from Miyu, and it's something to the effect of, "It worked! I'm gonna need you to translate the next half." This, and then it's just like a long string of completely incomprehensible, like occult bullshit.
a ton of numbers.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I have to run to. He like checks his database of excuses. Kendo club. So.
Oh, when did you join Kendo Club? I thought you were super not into that because like Hichikata Sensei's pretty freaking scary.
Is he? I don't know. He seems fine. But no, my parents wanted me to, get connected
up.
to traditions and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, sure. All right, well, I mean, I got practice after class anyway, so
All right. Good luck.
Keep me posted. Text me when you ask her and let me know how it goes. And oh, I guess maybe a date. So like, I don't know, this Saturday at noon. Yeah, Saturday
Yeah.
at noon.
I mean, definitely, she's a real weekend at noon person. So I assume, we don't really talk.
So real quick
Bye.
here. Does Miyu do the like obligatory my ears are burning or sneeze?
Oh, 100%.
Like we cut away for a second while
Yeah.
Ginji's having one of his blue screen moments.
Yeah.
It's just Miyu like Phew!
Yeah. No, that's happened like 4 times over the course of this conversation, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Very important. Very
Oh,
important.
lordy. Okay. So, yeah, so that's it going on. And I think, Ginji, you and Daisuke head back in because the bell is starting to ring for the end of lunch, and you all reassemble in your classes, and I think that's where we sort of close that scene out. So, let's go after school to club time, the club room, which I think by this point, I think Risa and Shinko have sort of been invited to join a little bit and like at least hang out, even if they're not necessarily official members yet.
I think if they are here, they are considered official members. I have made them badges.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been inducted after the last.
Yes, they
escapade.
are members 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So.
Say as soon as we're down there, the shoes are off.
Yup. So Risa's got her dragon feet out.
Which means her height goes up by about 2 inches, so just so you know.
Yep. So yeah, you guys are in the club room. And Kokori-san is there as well. He's reclining somewhere on his cushions in the back, whilst you go about your business.
Imperial Kitsune.
Yep.
So,
So Miyu was in front of her conspiracy board, or whatever this thing was that she was having Ginji help her translate. Which, and so I think as Ginji comes in, she just pulls over like, "Oh, finally you're here."
yeah, sorry I'm late. Is there a yokai or something?
No, better. I think I've made a breakthrough, but I'm gonna need your help. Come on.
He just like looks, he tries to look at someone to be like, to mouth better, and then like realizes who else is in the room and just
I think when he kind of like meets eyes with Kokuri-san, he's just like sipping his sake and has a little smile.
It's just like the most
Ginji shivers.
I feel like for Risa, she's just kind of sitting there following her claws like, what?
What is Eiko doing?
She's still reading manga.
She's on the last chapter, okay?
yeah, she's on the last
Where
chapter.
has Eiko reached in this shoujo manga? Because I think, oh man, that'd be a really funny narrative device if like the shoujo manga is like mirroring how this would have played out in a not us.
So I think
if any of this had been fucking normal.
right. So I think that it's gotten to the point where they've gone on the date and they're having like a nice sunlit walk on the beach or something gross and stereotypical like that. And we're quickly approaching the Eiko knows it's coming, like the declaration of love scene.
There's
Like
gonna
she's
be
just trying to get to that point and then she'll stop.
There's gonna be the kiss or something.
The kiss, the big damn kiss, yeah.
So yeah, Eiko is sitting at a desk, and she's was Eiko basically walking into the club room like with her face in this book?
Right. She probably ran into the edge of the door.
Hits the side of the door frame, steps back, adjusts, walk it.
This is this child with dead eyes. No blush.
Yeah. And I think Shingo is probably sticking pretty close to Miyu and is assisting. He's been helping like get things up on the conspiracy board.
Yeah,
for you.
he's got like an armful of like books and papers and
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want this, Miyu?
Hang on, I'll take it. Action, Risa. You're the only one who can reach it. I need that right on top.
Get up, pick up, and considering I'm like with my feet out, I just go up on my toes a little bit and go pink.
You just see, whoop.
Perfect. Okay, Ginji.
Not a ladder, you know.
No, but you're the tallest one here.
You need to eat more.
A meter.
I know.
Whatever.
Oh, look who's here. Grumbles has appeared.
Hey, Ginji. Shingo waves.
Hey,
That's what I
Shingo.
was looking for.
How's your homework going?
Good. I aced the last test thanks to you.
Good job! We get like a high five.
He goes to high five and he like drops all the stuff he was carrying.
Ginji goes for a high five, but he goes for a Ginji high five, and Shingo
Oh!
just too short. And we just get this awkward like
I think we see
butt
like
drop moment.
I think we cut to like a chibi version and we just see Shingo like boop, plop.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, then since Risa's going back to her seat at this point, she just kind of picks Shingo up
Yep.
so he can reach.
Puts it back on his feet. He collects up the stuff again and starts to organize it. And
And I feel like Ginji like helps you with the weird numerology math stuff
Yeah.
a while. And then afterward, he says, "So, I have to talk to you about something, Miyu. It's not a big deal. Well, I don't know, maybe. So you're not seeing anyone right now, right?"
I think in the back you hear Kokuri-san spit his sake out.
Eiko's ear twitches.
Sitting on the couch with her back to them. Risa's not turning around, but she's just kind of leaning her head a little further back than like a human should be able to go, just to watch them upside down.
You mean like I can't see the invisible. That's a I haven't figured out that spell yet.
No, like you're not. You don't have a boyfriend right now.
Such audacity.
I think. No, not.
No.
This is.
Ginji,
I'm not.
Ginji,
I
just so
We're
we're clear,
friend.
friends.
Yeah.
There's a mild pause of like, we're friends.
Hi.
I'm. This is. I have
Look,
a
I
friend.
like you, but a business relationship.
Right. So. Do you know Watanabe Daisuke?
Is that a-
Sorry. Watanabe Daisuke, what is there really to say about such a man? No, that's really. Look,
Ginji,
my
are
friend.
You, are you okay? Are
had a
you
fucking
are you possessed?
Wow.
Ginji, you have to tell me if you're possessed.
I'm not.
Are you-
My friend wants to ask you on a date this Saturday at noon.
So we
Sorry,
sent
back up.
you as his intermediary. Is that what we're hearing?
Yes.
That what I heard?
Hold on. Did you say a date? Like a
Yeah.
go place and walk around and I don't talk?
I
Talk?
mean,
Is that what people do on dates?
he didn't really give me a schedule for what he was planning to take you to do. He just he likes your hair and your eyes, I guess. I don't know. But Look, Daisuke is a really nice guy, and he's been a really good friend to me for a long time. So, if you could just, like, let him down nicely, maybe? Or just...
And she looks up at the ridiculous chart of stuff that she has, and looks at Shingo, who is, I'm imagining, still standing there, kind of like frozen.
He's just sort of like, well, you are really pretty.
Yeah, Reese is turning around on the couch and then just kind of like tapping Shingo, like, come on, get over here. Just watch the show with me.
Huh? He just sort of puts the stuff down and backs off.
And then she kind of like beckons Ginji in, like.
He like does an awkward like step with the leg and then move in.
Is he cute?
I mean, I'm not the best judge, but yeah, he's the captain of the tennis team.
Is that guy that was with you earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really busy, and I'm probably not.
Miyu. I give him a 6.
That's not fair. He's at least an 8.
Why did you just say so?
Please give me the full Ginji extolling all the virtues of his friend.
I think actually, yeah, he gets really defensive.
I think
He has perfect hair.
in one of these pauses, you just hear Eiko murmur somewhat irreverently over the edge of her book. It's like, the captain of the tennis team.
Yeah. She says the name of the character in her manga. Love interest senpai.
Did she just like turn out like she turns to the manga to everyone just to like show like the splash page of the tennis team captain
Yeah.
Ginji
the manga like
Ginji pulls down a presentation thing and starts being like, well, he this and that and this and that and this, and then when we were kids and it hurt my knee. So in conclusion, and he pulls the thing and it whips up. He's a great guy, and you would be absolutely very fortunate to go out on a date with him.
He'll say he's a 6.
Oh.
Eiko walks up and she holds up, and there's like a 2-page splash of like, you know, this guy just all bashoon and sweat glittering while he hits a tennis ball like super intensely.
There's like glittering bits of sweat. Yeah, it just looks gorgeous.
Daisuke.
I think we hear Shingo pipe up. He's like, "Oh yeah, Watanabe. He's pretty nice. He's in your class, right, Risa?"
He's a wimp.
Hey. I think we see Ginji like reaching back up to pull the.
It's like I say good morning, he's practically out the door.
Well, you were kind of
maybe that's
scary.
a you problem.
Nah, it's a him problem. Plenty of guys in there will sit there and say good morning to me.
look, are you really sure? Me?
I checked. He did mean you. Yeah.
Look, I don't know. I'm not really his type, probably.
Well, look, maybe you just like, maybe you could go on one date and then he'd be like, yeah, it didn't work, really, but.
Well, what if it? What you know? Hypothetically, though, what if it did, though? Just hypothetically.
Well,
You know.
look, Miyu, I have friends here, and I don't want to not have friends here. So,
I don't see where you're going with this.
if you are going to go, if you're going to agree to go on a date with Daisuke, you're going to have to be cool about it. And
Oh,
not so,
okay.
you know,
So,
weird and spooky.
I have
Hey,
no idea.
Focus-san, you got any sake over there? I need it for this.
I'm told you're not of age to drink, but he pours. You are.
We get both Miyu and Ginji like about to cite some statute. Like, you can't, as a
Yeah.
Yeah, which is just all.
it's your responsibility.
Yeah, Miyu kind of like gets all indignant for a second. What do you mean weird and spooky? It's just what's wrong? What's wrong with this?
There's
It's no more weird than what you do in, I don't know, your cram school math club business.
What's wrong
The
with
same
this
thing, really.
wide shot of the conspiracy board?
We get a full wide shot of the entire club room and how weird
Yeah.
and spooky it is.
Yeah,
There's
there are
a
like 3 skeletons in here.
There's a gremlin currently climbing out of the computer monitor. Miyu, how many grimoires do you have in your bag?
Well, there's
The fact that you have to think about it is the problem. Most people have 0, and they're
well, that
not
sounds like a them problem, not a me problem.
onks and charms, and that's just
Considering what she does, I would call her well prepared.
well, yes, but that's the problem. Okay, like this
Does
isn't.
he not wish to court a competent woman?
I don't. Kokori-san, I don't think you really understand how this works.
Please. I've told many a love fortune in my time.
Yeah, what, 200 years ago?
Yesterday.
Anyway, the problem is I have an image. I'm a specific person when I'm here, and this Genji with the sword and the monsters and the magic is not the Genji that goes to Omori High School and is friends with Daisuke, and I would like to keep it that way.
So you're saying you have MPD?
No? But kind of.
So you're saying
Oh,
you're
okay.
deceptive.
No, what I'm saying is I'm normal, and so is Daisuke, and Daisuke's gonna not like me anymore as a friend if he thinks that I hang out with a bunch of weird people.
I think we have like a brief shot of Miyu kind of looking at her conspiracy board and starting to turn away towards that. And then she catches a glimpse of the shoujo manga that's still open, and sees that protagonist who totally doesn't look very similar to her, just having like a really like nice, like happy, like maybe it's like a hug page or something, like something really sweet and wholesome.
Sharing an umbrella.
Yeah.
Sharing an umbrella.
Sharing an umbrella, yeah, something really sweet that like is definitely not a thing she ever thought she could do, or would be in the cards for her. And turns to Ginji. You know what? Fine. I'll try. And maybe it'll work. Maybe, you know, can't be worth a shot. But What do I wear?
This sounds like a shopping trip. As we just kind of sit up on the back of the couch, like, ooh.
I don't.
Even with the deadness, Aiko's eyes flash.
Just like the shape of your expression doesn't change, but sparkles appear in your eyes.
Or like, is Eiko sort of sitting half in the darkness, so we just see this like eerie sparkle?
Yeah.
I
Always
think
somehow a shadow being cast over her. It sounds par for the course.
Ginji has turned and opened his phone and is texting Daisuke and is like, I don't know how to help you with that one. And then finishes telling Daisuke she said yes. I assume his phone just like explodes.
Yeah, like if he's got his notifications turned on, there's just like this rapid fire of the notifications, or if it's just on vibrate, it's just like constantly buzzing for a full minute.
I think, yeah.
Does he have a really silly text tone, or is it?
Oh my god, it's like math formulas. He has it like.
It's some nerdy like a piece of music translated into binary and then back into MIDI or something.
Oh god.
So I think he goes to his contacts to show you Daisuke's number so you can put it in your phone, and Ginji doesn't have to be in the middle of this anymore. And the entire time he's holding the phone up, it's just.
And we just see this like string of messages from Daisuke, like, oh my god, seriously, she said yes, oh my god, you are the best, dude, I love you so much, thank you. Yeah.
Notification, no.
Miyu looks at this, takes a note, like, okay, normal.
And I think if we're good with closing the scene there, we will cut ourselves to our break and then pick up with the shopping
the
spree.
date prep.
Well, I think first we have to cut to Miyu's closet.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
We will cut to
No.
pre-shopping spree. So
we gotta see what we're working with here.
yeah.
Oh boy.
All right,
We
friends.
can see everyone out of their uniforms.
Yes.
Oh
Yes!
yeah. Oh,
Gratuitous
casual
outfit
sales.
descriptions.
Oh boy, this is gonna go places.
All right, friends. We will see you in about 15 minutes to continue this escapade.
Mhm.
We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Hello, friends. Thanks for waiting. Hope you all went and got yourselves a snack. Did some hydrating. Get your water. All of that. Let's come back to our good kids and see how the Ghost Club helps Miyu prepare for this date. So I think. I will briefly redact or retcon slightly. We'll assume the date will be on a Sunday, not a Saturday. So they have Saturday to go shopping.
Okay, that makes sense.
Smart.
So we'll say it's Saturday. Did you all? I think you all agreed maybe to meet at Miyu's house.
At Miyu's in the
Probably.
morning. Yeah.
In the morning.
Are we doing the pre-mystery stuff now, or is that has the mystery not started yet?
Yeah, we could go ahead and do that now, I think, as you arrive outside of Miyu's house.
Oh boy.
Eiko definitely would have like made a point of like doing this on her way out of the house, I think.
Is my friend going to be okay?
Yeah, what does this look like as Eiko? What does Eiko's start of mystery move? What does she do as she's leaving the house?
I think we've established that she lives in a pretty old style house, right? I don't know if there's some form of shrine there or something.
There's probably like a Jizo statue
Yeah.
along one of the fences or something. They're kind of all over the neighborhood. Kawazura is like, it resembles the Yanesen district in actual Tokyo. It's very like old but current. It's a mixture of a lot of old neighborhoods, and there are a lot of shrines just everywhere.
To onlookers, it may look like she just stops in front of one of those statues and focuses real hard on it. She's completely gone. And I think the camera kind of, the only thing I can think of is That's So Raven, but, thing where it goes in, it goes into her eye and we see...
It zooms like way into her eye in the inky black,
and it focuses in, and she's focusing real hard on this date, trying to figure out how it's gonna go. I'm hoping to see some real shoujo nonsense at the other end. So,
Pray to the gods of shoujo.
God, why? I am adding my weird though, so let's.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
On a 7 to 9, you get clouded images of something bad that is yet to happen. And I get to mark experience if I can stop it.
Okay.
Oh boy!
What could go wrong on this date, Jess?
And how does Eiko stop it? That's what I want to know.
So, I'm gonna turn this back. What could go wrong? Let's think of some things.
So many things.
What does Eiko see?
A handsome Oni walks by.
Oh no.
Completely derailed. Because not Oni.
Maybe like some minor yokai shows up, like an actual yokai, but not a scary world-ending thing, but like something that still needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, just like this little. They're
Like
totally probably like restaurant gremlins or something.
Yeah, like a little, like a mischievous little kappa wanders by or something, and like ruins the date, shoves them in the lake or something, in the river or something.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's anything like horrible so much as
it ruins the romance.
It ruins the romance.
She sees like a scene where like they're walking and like she can see like a handhold might be about to happen, and then
from Eiko's perspective, this is terrible because she's looking forward to seeing something. So this is the most horrible thing her vision could have shown her.
This is tragic.
Do we get a gasp?
Yeah, and then we zoom back out to Eiko, and then she just runs off.
Oh no! Okay.
We see you drop the shoujo manga and it lands open on the the confession.
And this is how the conspiracy of everyone going on the date with her somehow begins.
Yeah, she saw something bad is gonna happen. They have to stop it.
We have to go with. And I think she would try to convey that information as discreetly as possible.
Yeah, so I think maybe you meet up with the others on the way to Miyu's, and maybe don't. Miyu's not there yet because you're just gonna head to her house together. So maybe you have time to tell the group then.
Yeah.
I also have a beginning of session beginning of mystery.
What have you got?
I have Destiny's Plaything. At the beginning of each mystery, roll plus weird to see what is revealed about your immediate future. On a 10+, the keeper will reveal a useful detail about the coming mystery. On a 7 to 9, you get a vague hint about it. And on a miss, something bad is going to happen to you.
Okay.
Which I think I got a 7 to 9 last time, but prior to that, I only got misses. So, and I have a -1 in weird.
Okay.
So this should be fun no matter what. All right.
Yep.
All right. Don't screw me today, roll 20. I'm gonna mark experience.
Yep, mark that experience for that 5.
Something bad is going to happen to me. I can't wait to find out what. I'm so excited.
You
hide under a table and there's a vixen down there going, "Hello," a literal vixen.
Oh no. You just I think as you're walking and you're heading out, you're probably texting with Daisuke a little bit because he's probably like nervous.
I'm like, no, dude, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, you'll be fine. And as you're texting this, you're just like, you just get this like bad creepy crawl up your spine a little bit that just
I
you're
don't
like,
feel good about this.
yeah, you don't feel good about it at all.
I'm just gonna have this weird, ominous feeling hanging over me the entire time.
And then he looks up and sees Aiko like running full tilt.
Yeah, you get this
Yeah.
weird creepy chill and you turn to just like wondering and you see Aiko running right at you.
Ah!
I think she does like she's like laser focused on Ginji once she sees him, so she goes right up to him and pulls him closer down to her level by
Hi,
go
Aiko.
with.
We need to what?
We need to go with.
I don't know.
On the date.
Risa, you see these two. You see Aiko bullying?
You see Aiko, who has pulled Genji down onto her level, saying, "We need to go with on the
Yeah.
date."
Yeah.
And Risa's just walking up. She stops and goes, "Good, nice start."
Genji like backs up.
Let him know who's boss.
I don't think that's a good idea, Aiko. I mean, kind of the whole point of a date is that two people get to spend time together.
But if we don't go with, then something will get in the way.
What?
Well, you know a good way to go on a date without causing too much trouble? Make it a double date. Have fun, you two.
No.
I think we just see like Aiko just like looks at Ginji, like no expression change whatsoever.
Yeah, and he just like he shrinks his head a little.
That horrible creeping feeling you had a minute ago just got worse.
I mean, maybe. I don't. We're almost to Miyu's. Let's ask me what she thinks.
Coward.
We can be helpful if we go with. So we're not. None of us are in our uniforms, right?
No. Yeah, you're all in your casual attire. So let's talk about what that looks like as you all. This is probably the first time you've really all seen each other in daylight.
In a long time.
In your casual attire.
Ever Reese's case, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what does Aiko look like?
Aiko, if not for the unsettling vibe she puts out just wherever she goes,
By existing.
is very cute. She's got this really cute, like, heather gray Peter Pan colored sweater on, and this really cute light pink mini skirt over black leggings, and just the cutest pink Mary Janes. She's precious. And then you look at her face, and just nothing is.
And then you look at those cold, dead eyes, and the entire effect is ruined.
And she has a bow in her hair, just a big pink bow.
Oh. How about Ginji? What's casual Ginji look like?
Casual Genji, I think, is more stylish than people would expect, given how much of a nerd he usually is. But he's got like a shallow V-neck shirt and like a trendy coat that's unbuttoned over that, and just some plain jeans that are like rolled at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it simple, but all of it is like nice clothing.
Classy street.
It's not just fashionable. It's fashionable, and he got it from somewhere nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got like the hair gel thing going where like it looks super messy and casual, but that took like 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
He actually did that.
Yes.
I love it. And Risa?
Risa is showing up, and they will probably recognize her for sure now. In a long black coat that's looks like it might be leather. And it's hanging off her shoulders. And on one, it's got hand stitched in it in kanji, beat 'em up, beat 'em down. And she has on underneath this a black tank top with very narrow straps. So you can see the shoulders that she's showing off, but she's also got a band around the one shoulder because she's on one arm right here because she's hiding something. But anyway, and she's got on jeans that look like they lost a serious fight with a blender.
The
Leading
most
down-
distressed jeans.
Yeah, and she
Hey,
has
next-
random looking bands just kind of wrapped around different points where the tears show something that she may not want people to see. So she just wrapped a leather band around it with a big buckle and called it the day. Studded bands, of course. And she's got on a pair of combat boots. They definitely look like combat boots. They are huge. They are heavy.
Nomura would be proud.
I was gonna say, if she had more zippers, I would assume Nomura was the character designer here.
Yeah, she would totally fit into the Final Fantasy VII, no problem. Oh yeah, and she's got her hair just kind of done up in one of those quick little updos where they loop it around, just kind of let the big spray of hair come out the side.
Mm-hmm.
Messy bun. All right. So this is the
What a
crew.
subtle group we have.
Yeah, this is the crew that makes their way to Miyu's house. Who rings the doorbell?
I really love the
This
idea
is
that we
doorbells.
put on, honestly.
Oh, or yeah, who knocks? Doorbell, whatever.
Eiko.
Okay.
I feel Eiko's been here before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. So yeah, the door opens and what's Miyu's grandmother like?
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. Well, for one thing, she's like basically blind, if I remember correctly.
She's like super old and basically blind.
Yeah, she's like super old and like super sweet, but like I think for now she is very stereotypical grandmother-y. And very excited, so excited that her grandmother
Miyu's
yeah.
has
going
friends.
out with friends this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
She have a little yellow bird in a cage.
no. She probably has like neighborhood cats that she feeds though.
Does she shake Risa's hand and say, "It's so nice to finally meet you, Ginji"?
Yeah, we see the door open and we see this like extremely short, like Eiko sized little old lady. I think she does wear like a kimono and has her hair up in like a bun and everything. It's very neatly done and very nice. And she's like sort of squinting. She has glasses that probably do nothing.
I'm just gonna like the really, really like tiny glasses.
Yep. She's like, "Oh, Eiko! Miyu, your friends are here!" And she reaches out and Risa and shakes your hand. "Oh, Ginji, right? It's so nice to meet you."
As she's doing this, I'm reaching up with my other hand to pull Genji's hand over and just kind of...
Ginji's like glaring at you.
It's so good to see. It's so nice. I was so concerned sometimes. She doesn't go out much with her friends, not since, well, you know. Please come in, come in.
And she like steps aside for you all to come in. It is Miyu come downstairs.
Yeah, I think they hear like a bit of like crashing in that and like some sounds that like definitely like that sounded like bats or it's like something like various like kind of magical noises come
like
from...
a.
yeah, exactly like a fucking party city like at like October 30th.
The Halloween store, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna kind of yell up the stairs, "Bad time?"
No, I just finished. Okay. I think I'm ready. Okay. And Miyu comes... Well, actually...
For reference,
There are two ways
Kokuri-san
to
is
go.
probably in the living room watching TV.
Yeah, I think we like get shepherded into
Yeah.
the living room, and
And
Ginji
you
just sort of awkwardly.
And here's the kicker though. You see Kokuri-san full kimono and all, tails out, ears out, and he's just like reclining on the sofa.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Oh, don't worry, she can't tell.
She like looks at the television.
Like, so, how to explain away the shed fur?
She has a million cats.
Point. Never figured you for the meower type. Anyway.
On the screen, some form of dramatic.
There's like a romantic scene going on in a K-drama. They're like standing on a bridge over the river confessing their love to each other.
A soft ballad playing in the background.
Yeah, some soft K-pop ballad playing in the background. He's like,
We just like have a full 30 seconds of that with the soft K-pop ballad playing in the background while we're waiting for you to come downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so question, is it funnier if we have them come up and try to like come up with something from Miyu's closet and then give up and go shopping, or did we assume that this was going to be terrible and Ginji was like, no, we're going shopping today?
Well, let's say she comes down in what she's supposed to be wearing for the date so they can, like, assess it.
And then they're gonna go up to her closet.
Oh, I see.
Comes downstairs and is like, here!
Oh, like, what do you think? Oh, I see. Okay, no, I love that. Okay. Yeah, so Miyu comes downstairs, we established over the break, Miyu is actually a fashion model for a very, very niche boutique, that is very, very niche, because it's basically 2007 Hot Topic. So Miyu comes down in like a full-on like red and black plaid mini skirt, black thigh highs, full-on like black combat boots, and like black nail polish, like 3 chokers, one of which is absolutely just like a friggin' pentagram, and one of those black tops that's that like fades into like mesh at the end of the sleeves, and like fingerless gloves. And she just kind of folds her arms and looking very proud of herself. Well,
1 minute.
Very.
Maybe we should see what else she got to work with.
I mean,
I
in case you
recommended a spring kimono, but she would have none of it.
well, no, this is
right. I mean, it's not bad, but maybe we could do slightly better.
Miyu looks a little put out, but
Do you have anything pastel?
Do you have anything not black?
pastel, you mean like, and she kind of like points at Eiko.
That's a good color.
No, I do have a couple shades of red though, which is kind of close. Just come on, take a look. And so she leads the group up to her room, which, like, if you thought the club room was bad,
Does her room look like it was like misplaced from some gothic castle and just dropped in here?
I think like one of the perks she gets from her job is that like whenever like they have to switch out like the super cutesy like boutique like decor or whatever, like she gets to just like keep some of it. So it's just like really shitty gothic kitsch and mixed in with like straight up like actual magical artifacts.
Yeah,
Like
hard to tell which is which sometimes.
From
So
this,
so I think like
Tiffany's home into this bedroom.
yeah, I think
He's downstairs on the couch with Kokuri-san.
that's fair.
So they're just sitting
They're
just
just
next to each other watching this K-drama.
Risa's just kind of stopping. By the way, I'm holding a handbag. I haven't opened it up yet to show what's in it, but it's just like it's more like a little paper shop bag. Like,
Okay.
are
I
you
will
sure
say-
the clothing you have here isn't cursed?
I think as Risa enters the room, actually, she like starts to step in, and I think actually Miyu like puts out an arm to block her, like, wait, don't step there. It's very important that you don't step there.
Look down.
And looks down to see there's like an actual magic circle on the floor that she's about to step into. Don't worry about it. Just stay on this side. And of course, none of my stuff is cursed. I've got, and she like points, and there are like seals all over, like all around this room. Like this room is actually like clearly very magical, obviously, but in the sense that it's warded.
Okay.
And so she throws open the doors to her closet, and it is just like wall to wall black, like little bits of red, but so much black.
It's just a
And so
forest
many
of black.
Okay.
We just we see Eiko just clap and nod. Just
Yes.
I'm sure I've got something pink in here somewhere. She kind of shuffles through, and finds like, oh man. It's like one of those like really awful like pink and black tiered ruffled skirt type thing.
God.
Is that better?
And
I
Reese
still
is
don't
going
really
to
see what's wrong with this.
turn to Eiko and just go, keep her from putting on anything worse. I'll be right back. Where's your bathroom? I need to get changed.
Down the hall to the left.
Okay, I'll be right back. Eiko, do not let her put on anything more her, okay? I'll be right back.
Eiko just like goes to the closet and starts going through article by article.
Just like
Nope, that's
You
black.
just
That's
stand
black.
in front of it with your arm outstretched. No.
As normal as you can manage. Yes, I vanished into the bathroom, which is probably what they're hearing shouted downstairs too.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, downstairs.
With the occasional like, what? This is normal.
Yeah.
Like,
Kokuri-san's just kind of sitting there, half paying attention to the K-drama, listening to what's going on upstairs. Well, it sounds like we're going shopping today.
We might. Yeah. That's not a problem, is it? We don't have a thing we're supposed to go do instead, or...
Oh no,
Okay, that's
that-
fine. Okay,
there's
good.
probably something going on, but that can wait.
Really?
Hmm.
Now the question is, what would Ginji prefer? Going shopping with the girls or dealing with yokai?
Wait, so when I have cram school to go to, it's vital and important that we deal with these things right now. But when Miyu has shopping for a date that she's not actually interested in, it can wait?
Not exactly. It's just that there hasn't been anything pressing. Oh, look,
I think-
this is the best part.
Yeah,
He just sort of grabs you and like turns your attention to the TV.
Ginji looks back to the K-drama and then like side eyes.
And we see like it's moved on a couple scenes and they're like breaking up 2 days later and she's just crying and sobbing. It's like, see, we don't want this. That's why the shopping is important. Pat, pat.
Right. Ginji is going through this whole like, oh, he's just a trash gremlin. That's I'm doing errands for this fucking romantic weirdo.
So how's the closet defense doing while
Yeah.
Reese is on her way back to the room?
I think Eiko has managed to find a very cute, normal black mini skirt. Just
Okay.
no kitsch, no rings, no studs or anything. Just a normal black mini skirt.
Okay.
but that is it. There is nothing else in this closet that is salvageable.
Yep.
At that point, Reese is opening the door and walking in, and she is dressed in a very pretty, very sensible shirt. That's a nice little No, it's got the kind of cut sleeves and whatnot. But it's I forget what they call them. It's the short sleeve, but it's open, so it just kind of hangs down.
Like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's got like little pearl studs on it, and she's in a long blue skirt. She still has kind of like boots on, but they're not the combat boots. And she's got a hat tucked under one arm. All right, we're going shopping, girls.
Hang on a second, and I think like between Eiko and Risa, like she probably just like gets dragged out of this room.
Yeah. So we see the girls coming downstairs, and
Ginji stands up immediately. Well, we should. We're gonna go apparently. So.
And like Risa looks really nice.
Where's What did you do to Risa?
Well, that's magical.
Yeah, she's even got her hair down into a nice long flow that's actually combed back, not just let it go like she usually does.
So, you all start to leave, and Miyu, your grandmother, comes up and gives you a hug and just like,
Have fun, dear. Good luck. Find something cute to wear for your date, okay?
She accidentally hugs Ginji instead.
It's like, oh, this is a nice jacket. I don't remember buying you this.
Just like looks at me.
Miyu grabs her bag from like the hook by the door, which is absolutely one of those like terrible Lolita bags.
Eiko legitimately thinks that's cute.
Well, except for it's like definitely like black with like purple ribbons or something.
Almost.
And like without even looking back, just goes, "Thanks, Grandma," and walks out the door, leaving Ginji to get himself out of that mess himself.
yeah. And Kokuri-san steps out with you, not bothering to change his appearance, but generally, like, if he doesn't want to be seen, he's not seen, and you know this.
Perfect timing on the tail.
I know. Steps out, tails and all. Kokuri-san's tail is being played by Percy's tail today. Apparently. And so, with that, you all head down to the boutiques and the shopping district. So I think we montage a little as you go through some of these shops and try to find things. At some point, Ginji had extricated himself from Miyu's grandma and has joined all of you.
This is probably interesting because I imagine like Eiko, Miyu, and Ginji, they tend to think like the department store style things, or the mall boutiques. Risa, meanwhile, keeps looking at like the big, gigantic glass buildings with $200 shirts and whatnot sitting in their windows.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing that probably be good right now.
It's just like, why do you guys keep going over there? The good clothes are over there.
I will say every store that Miyu tries to go into is some variant of like shitty Hot Topic but Japanese.
We see a couple times Miyu start to veer off from the group, and like just one of them has to grab her and like pull her back.
Like walks up next to her, makes her make a U-turn.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cute.
Really cute.
we pass by some like Harajuku store, and you're like, "This is colors."
Right. You know, exactly.
God. So I think we come back and like we zoom in on the group. You guys are inside, just like a cute little boutique of just normal clothing, for lack of a better word, like cute stuff.
Do we all?
We're 100% at the Shibuya 109. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we all like break away and pick our own version of what we think Miyu should wear?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think Eiko like pulls a copy of the shoujo series she's been reading out of her bag.
Yeah, so we start on Eiko. We see her in her corner of the store looking at her shoujo manga, like pulling it out of her bag and like, okay.
And I think there's like this really cute date scene in the manga where the girl is wearing just this really pretty sundress and you know, something so not Miyu but very Eiko.
Super feminine.
Very feminine and light. And it's like an outdoor like picnic or something, so she finds a sun hat too.
And sandals.
And sandals. And that's what Eiko gets together for me.
Does she get like a little like soft yellow sundress?
Yes. It's like a cardigan, because it's what? It's like what time of year is it?
It's spring, so it's probably decently cool still.
Yeah.
So Eiko gets that. What about Risa?
Risa goes and looks for skirts specifically, because she figures no, Miyu's used to wearing them. She finds a skirt that has it's slightly longer in the back than it is in the front. So you have, it's got a nice little ruffle on it. It's a mid-shade blue. It's not too light, not too dark. It's got white flowers embroidered on it. And then she picks out a matching shirt that's got it's a similar sleeve cut to what she's got with the hanging sleeves there. But similar embroidery, just it's in blue instead of in white and whatnot. And she pairs that up with a nice little pair of white, not quite flats, you know, they've got a little bit of a heel on them.
Like a kitten heel.
Yeah, the little touches of blue on it to bring the outfit together. And she adds a little bit of a necklace, not a choker, just a necklace.
No pentagrams.
No pentagrams. And a little bracelet with it, with a little a charm bracelet, but the cute kind of charm bracelet,
Sure.
not
Very
Not
tasteful.
actual charms.
yeah, the little blue stones and whatnot. So they'll just dangle a little bit.
Yes.
How much does this outfit cost?
Yeah.
If she was told to stay within the shop, then whatever they were. If she was allowed to sneak out to where she wanted to go
This is way
shopping,
funnier if she just goes shopping where she wants
She
to.
just went and bought it.
Yep.
Like, here, I got you this. Yeah, this is this is like 4,000 yen.
yeah, and not to copy Eiko, but she also does get the sun hat, but mostly because she's thinking about the fact that Miyu is like always doing things at night, so someone's kind of fair-skinned.
Miyu is an actual vampire.
He was an
Yeah.
actual vampire.
So she got her a sun hat also to go with it, with the nice little long trailing ribbon type thing.
Mhm.
And she also picked up makeup to go with it.
Oh boy.
Oh god, yeah.
So she spent, like, I'm not good at conversion, but like the equivalent of probably $800
Pretty much.
for Miyu. Lordy. Okay.
I just told her dad you need to buy an outfit.
That's
That
that's
is
about
makeup.
90,000 yen, roughly.
Jesus. Yeah, so 90,000 yen later, she has stuff for Miyu. What about Ginji? Is Ginji helping with this outfit situation?
I think so. Oh God, he has fashionable friends who are girls, so he knows roughly what to get. He's not completely out of touch.
He's like,
So
I remember I saw her wear that. That would be cute.
Yeah, I think he gets like an off-white long-sleeved shirt and some kind of like blue plaid skirt, and comes back with those, and it's like simple and cheap and fashionable and not weird, but also sized wrong.
Of course, because he doesn't know what size she wears.
they're like appropriately sized for Eiko.
She's not gonna get that shirt on.
Oh no.
I mean, she could probably get it on, but it's probably like super short.
it's like a crop top.
Yeah.
Miyu's kind of left to her own devices in the store. Does she look around for something? Does she find something herself?
We all just like into different directions.
Yeah. I think, yeah, so I think Miyu heads off, like, seeing her friends, like, take off. And so we see her kind of meander towards the back of, like, this department store. And she's looking around and she sees, like, a mannequin, in, like a really, like, nice, normal, sweet display. And she starts heading toward it, thinking, like, okay, well, that looks normal. I can do that. There's an example right there. But next to it is something very different. Something with a lot more black and a lot more frills. And so we see her kind of like look between the one and the other.
She's so
and the one and the other.
It's like, but this I could wear again.
Yeah, and then she ends up picking up the one from the mannequin, or from the more punk style.
And I think as she does that, the group starts to like congregate where she's at as they see Miyu pick up this black ruffly affair.
And she doesn't have it on yet. She's just picking it up.
Yeah, she's just.
Yeah. She like I think they arrive like as she's like starting to pick it up, and she looks like super like shocked and like she just stuffs it back down as soon as they show up. I'm sorry, I didn't find anything.
Put the ruffles down.
What are you talking about?
Just looking at the thing there, you can practically hear the ving stare.
Yeah, all of them together. Just,
We get like all of them look, and we just get this like close-up shot of that dress.
So did you find anything? Just
I think Eiko holds up what she picked out with like the
Sparkly eyes.
the like straight face sparkly eyes again. Just
we see Miyu just like go pale.
She's like, that's so yellow.
That's so bright. Do people really wear clothes that bright?
Yeah.
God,
Risa
that's
holds
feeling-
up her bag that has a very different logo than the store they're in. Here, try this on.
The price tags are probably still on there.
Yep. If she doesn't like it, I gotta be able to take them back.
Yeah, if Miyu picks this stuff up and sees these price tags, it's like one the skirt alone is probably worth a corner of this store.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me get the makeup out of there so you don't just kind of pluck out the makeup. There we go.
Miyu is still like holding the skirt and like looking at the price tag and looking at Risa and like, you didn't steal these, did you?
No, I bought them. Come on. Who's gonna steal clothes? It's not worth it.
Miyu looks as if she's going to like, do you really want me to answer that question? Because I'm pretty sure the answer is you, but...
Yeah, I think Ginji says that.
You?
Close. Ginji's like, you? Probably?
I turned around, I was like, why do I need to? I'm rich.
Wait, what?
Sorry, what? Where's Kokumi-san doing this?
I think as you all are doing that, you get a tap on the shoulder, Miyu, and when you turn, there's a girl there who is very cute. Sort of has these bright golden kind of colored eyes, and like the hair kind of has this cute flip. Maybe slightly resembles the K-drama heroine, just a tiny tad. Dressed really cute, and has on and has this outfit that looks, it's really trendy and actually quite nice. It's just definitely not anything Miyu would normally wear. I think it's probably like sort of a sundress type of thing, in like a soft pink color, and then maybe more of like a denim jacket like a short little denim jacket to go with it, and some various jewelry and some flats.
I found these for you. Are they not fashionable?
Ginji, is this a friend of yours?
Just kind of looking at the others like, so when did
No.
we sprout an extra?
It's a friend of. Turns to Risa. Is this your friend?
No, my friend Shingo. And I'm pretty sure that's not him. She's got something he doesn't.
Well, I wasn't going to go to the shop in public like that. And that was definitely Kokuri's voice
God.
coming out.
The entire group just falls over.
Oh, come
sorry,
on!
Sorry.
You think I'm going to walk into a store looking the way I normally do? Please. They would have asked questions.
I mean, you walked out of a house looking like you normally do.
Yeah, I think all four of them just go.
Actually.
Well, anyway, here's this outfit. Since you declined the kimono.
Cute.
Thanks.
That's 3 choices.
Kind of cute.
Surely with all of this, you must find something amenable.
Kukuru-san, no one our age says amenable.
What? Oh, really? Huh. My bad.
That's uncanny.
They also don't say it does it not. Just so you know.
Oh, whoops.
We just see like a cutaway of like a chibi Kokuri-san doing the "How do you do, fellow kids" gif.
Yep. Like, if it were Japanese, he's probably still using his usual pronouns. Which is like wagahai or something fucking pretentious.
Pretentious as fuck.
It's just like you're talking real high and fancy right now.
Basically, he talks like an old man.
Yeah.
This cute, adorable little high school girl, and Waga High comes out of her mouth.
Yep.
There's
Definitely.
a very confused shopkeeper in the background of this shot, just so we're all on the same page here.
Yep.
Do we get like a little montage of Miyu trying all the
Oh,
cute-
we have to. We absolutely have to. God.
Genji hasn't given me his outfit yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ginji,
Yeah, he held it up when he arrived. Just
Miyu,
like,
the outfit's like very cute, but honestly, it's probably about Ego size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have the montage of like Miyu like steps out of the dressing room, and everyone either does like the affirming nod or the whatever,
Or no.
or the and the last one, which is the Ginji's outfit. It takes a lot longer. There's like a very long pause, and then we just see like her arm just shoots out of like the changing stall of the outfit. Just
But I thought it was nice.
Does anyone realize it's just totally the wrong size?
This probably did from the start, and she's just giggling back there.
Eiko probably just like takes it from Miyu's hand, and, like places it to be like over her.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh.
And then turns and just looks at Ginji like,
I don't ask girls what their sizes are. It's rude.
Oh, that's easy to fix.
It's the right size now.
I thought you were gonna have him rattle off for 3 sizes, and I was about to have some words.
But it is worth noting that that is the right size, so it's still not great.
and then like Echo just like plods back over to the changing room and
Doesn't want it, and it goes back on the shelves. Now they're gonna know that their inventory.
So?
We could just buy all of them.
That's just as weird.
Well, what's wrong with buying all the outfits? She's a girl shopping for nice clothes.
Oh, but she can only wear the one.
I think as he says, but she can only wear the one, is when Miyu walks out with this last one. And I think actually if it's in her size, it's probably actually full on, we get the full on shoujo bubbles.
It's like, it's the one. It's very
It's the
cute.
one. Like she's miraculously perfectly made up. Her
It
hair
looks
is perfect.
normal.
Yeah,
It
Ginji
looks
just like
normal.
freezes mid telling Risa off.
Well,
Oh my.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Eiko.
You look absolutely ravishing, Miyu.
Is
Not a good thing.
Oh, yes. He'll not be able to resist your courtship. I mean, he's really going to love how you look for this date.
Yeah.
Getting better.
I think so.
Who knew Ginji was so good at feminine fashion?
I'm good at a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least the makeup can still go to use because he didn't grab any of that.
Her face is fine.
I think Eiko gives Ginji like a look. Well, which like is no look because it's Eiko.
Yes. I think he still catches that she's giving him a look and like shrinks away.
That creeping feeling just.
Yeah, Reese just kind of looked up like, no wonder you're still single.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Get
Well
wrecked,
then,
Ginji.
if we are decided, shall we pay for the articles of clothing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I'll wear this out. And Miyu walks towards the counter and kind of catches a glimpse of herself in the mirror on the way there, and
Does she kind of
Looks-
stop and do like a little bit of a
Yeah.
half turn to see it?
yeah, she has a little bit of that is this me? Kind of feeling on. Oh. And walks up to the counter and
Yeah.
we can
So
pay some stuff.
she pays, and the saleswoman puts your regular clothing in a bag for you and snips off the tags and stuff like that, so you can wear it all out. And is there anything more the group is trying to do for this day to get Miyu prepared?
Do we
I
need to run Operation Double Date past Miyu?
Oh,
Actually,
so, yeah. Let's say you stop for lunch because you've successfully gotten.
I mean, I think it's fun if you don't tell her.
Okay.
I will say lunch was probably a bit of an interesting thing because they're going to stop by this one place and Reese is like, no, over
Why
there.
would we go to McDonald's? Let's go to an actual restaurant.
So you go to this fancy rooftop cafe.
That's a bunch of high schoolers.
We can't afford it.
It's mostly adults,
It's
not high
business
school.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Having
all business
meetings
lunches.
over lunch.
Yeah.
On the weekends.
And Genji's just like,
we see Shoujo Sparkles as we pan over to Ginji.
There's just we see this shot of this older couple wearing suits talking about
Yeah.
they've got papers out on the
Yeah,
table.
we see a couple of salarymen having lunch together talking business, and there's just this sparkle overlay on it as we pan back to Ginji watching them.
yeah, we see a guy giving his business card to someone else, and Genji's just like,
Yeah, Reese is just kind of leaning back and she's casually ordering off the menu. It's probably all French stuff actually because fancy
Oh
restaurant.
yeah, it's totally one of those places.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
definitely can't
Amazing.
pronounce any of the words.
Like,
Totally
oh,
pronounce
order
it.
whatever you want, I'll pay. It's my idea.
yeah. So Miyu, Eiko had this idea. Does Genji receive a sharp kick?
Yeah, it's just
Under the
Eiko
table.
doesn't even look up from what she's doing.
What idea?
About
Here.
hunting yokai
Oh.
that we could talk
idea.
about on Monday.
Oh, well,
I
why
don't
not?
know why I
We can
brought
talk
it
about
up.
it now. We're just
Hunting
here.
yokai, you say?
Have you been training? Is this a training thing?
I would be most
but-
surprised if Ginji decided to get into his training all of a sudden.
Come on, focus, everyone. This is the date meeting.
I think
Yeah.
over the table we see Kokuri-chan.
I hate this.
looking at Ginji with like the sharpest golden gaze on this very cute face.
It's just sweat, just tons of sweat.
They're also Risa's ordering a little bit of wine. They think she's old enough. She's using her dad's card, so.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Lisa just has like whips out a fucking black card.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's
just like
cards that is metal and weighs like a pound.
uh-huh.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like there's no numbers on it. It's just like
Yeah.
a.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically how she got the waiter's attention. Is she were sat down and he started walking off to take care of someone else. She just kind of went, and almost
like,
immediately they just
yes, ma'am.
We like our table moved.
Uh-huh.
There's
Yep.
nobody like around our table this whole time.
Yeah, and you have like the best service. You basically have like a team of waiters.
and she's just kind of leaning back in the chair, just kind of.
Is
This is not so much better.
Is everything to your liking today? Is there anything else we can get you?
How about and starts rattling off a few of the menu items.
Yeah.
From my friends here, they haven't gotten to eat here very often, so maybe a little sampler.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Of course, we'll have it right out, please.
I think Ginji speaks up and is like, is that really Hideyoki over there? Is that really who that is? It's like, is this so and so from such and such business?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like a different place
Like
to eat.
stops the waiter to ask.
He's a salaryman otaku.
He knows every CEO in the city.
Yup. It's like, I wish I had business cards on me. I knew I shouldn't have left them at home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so as
Well, if you have the information, you can ask them to print it for you. I mean, you don't think a cafe like this doesn't have that ability, do you?
Oh, if you needed an emergency print, we could absolutely get one from the print shop downstairs.
Genji's gone. Genji leaves. He just-
Ginji is soundly distracted and has forgotten about the plan.
He's got a few-
Okay.
Before he runs off, though, Risa does catch him. That's why we have waiters. See to it, please. He'll provide you the information.
Yes, absolutely.
Get a little guilt on there if you can.
Naturally. And so the waiter takes your
They
information.
just look like
Ginji.
super dejected as he's forced to sit back down.
Yeah. It's like he kind of wanted to go see the print. The print operation.
I think they come back in a little while, and you have this like freshly minted box of business cards with like gilt edges, and they're very classy. And yeah,
It's like black paper.
black paper with like the embossing and foil
Mhm.
stamping and shit. Yes.
Like, there you go.
God, I just had this thought. Eiko's feet, when she's sitting in the chair properly, definitely don't even touch the ground.
No.
We sort of briefly pan down under the table, and we see Aiko's two legs just dangling.
I just had that thought. Share it. Sorry.
I think that kick was delivered from directly next to me because it's the only
Oh,
range.
yeah, there's no way otherwise.
Yeah.
Have any thoughts about where you guys are going to be going for your date? I mean, it's kind of old-fashioned to let the guy do all the planning.
Ginji, Daisuke has definitely been texting you, like, what do you think if I took her here? And, like, he has a laundry list of things he's, like, ideas he's been trying to rattle at you throughout the day.
Uh,
There's like
Ginji pulls out his phone and starts
yeah.
scrolling through.
yeah, there's like the park. There's this cute little district, like a little boutique district. There's the shrine where there's like this festival going on. There's like a movie.
Yeah, I
there's
think he
standard
pulls
stuff.
this out and he starts listing stuff, and then he goes, "No, that's too weird. No, you'll be weird there. How about he hasn't settled, but how does the park and lunch sound? You can stay normal for the park and lunch.
Oh yeah, the park. That's where the haunted fountain is, right? It's on the other side, right?
Okay, never mind.
Stop again. Oh no, it's beautiful. Well, sometimes, but if it's not, I can take care of it.
And he whittles it down to the like most normal thing you could possibly do. Maybe it's like there's like lunch at a decent restaurant and then like a bicycle tour type
Okay,
deal, like rent
yeah.
bicycle and go around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
a
just kind
bicycle
of.
tour through the district.
Risa just kind of reaches over if he doesn't snatch his phone away long enough and just go. She wants to look at that restaurant.
Hang on. Thing. So bicycle tour, or if we wanted to get the kappa thing in there, what if it was one of those like swan boat things?
Oh yeah, like a little river
Oh
boat trip.
no!
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, Risa just got home the phone. And goes,
It's an amusement park.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like we'll say there's like a little amusement park or a fair that's in town
Mm-hmm.
that's doing some stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, the way Risa's holding the phone, not seeing the restaurant name though, you can tell she's holding it with the tips of her claws. She's like, "I would dump a guy who took me to a place like this."
What are you just burning to say, Em?
Go Em, go.
I think I know how this goes sideways.
Oh.
There is definitely a haunted house at this amusement park.
Oh dear. But she's put the phone down, just kind of like, ugh.
Okay.
Ginji gingerly takes his phone back, like, is there something wrong with it?
All right. So
Definitely a 6.
Well,
and I think as Ginji is going forth and extolling the virtues of his best friend, we will fade the scene there. And
We get a shot of one of these CEOs looking over like a nice PowerPoint.
good presentation.
yeah, like we see the salarymen in the background are watching, and then as Ginji finishes and rolls it up,
Golf clap.
And offside, you're really gonna get some use out of those cards. Start handing them out, kid.
so
Oh my god.
Ginji has found his
Ginji is securing an internship.
He's gonna be somebody's PR agent, apparently.
Uh-huh.
So I think as everybody goes home for the evening, we'll focus in on Miyu a little bit. You go home, and Kokori-san is with you and has changed back to normal, standard.
Kokuri-san.
Yeah, Kokori-san.
Kokori-san.
Risa still totally set that up at home with her though, because hey, why not? She may as well have
Yeah.
another one.
So you have a very expensive outfit and the one you liked.
Mhm.
Little gold on the necklaces, by the way. You don't do that plated shit.
Jesus. And you are what's Miyu do this night before the date? She's confirmed it, let's assume, with Daisuke, and he'll pick her up or meet her at like the park or something not far from her house at noon.
Yeah. Miyu, as they're walking home, has the outfit that Risa gave her in her hands, and she's just been kind of like staring at it this whole time, like smoothing the collar of the blouse with one thumb. And I think as they almost get home, she stops in front of the door, and turns to Kokiri-san. You... Do you think he's gonna like me? Like, me. Or... Sorry, it's a silly question. It's not like it's real anyway. It's just doing something for Ginji, so that he can keep up his normal life. Not my life.
Is it, though, just a favor? It would appear to me you're hoping to get a little something out of this yourself. Otherwise you would not trouble yourself with this. I have seen you when you are interested in something, and when you are not.
Well, I mean, it's useful research, kind of, in its own way, right? You know, knowing what it's like to be normal. Not us. But... Sorry, it was a silly question, but I guess we'll find out.
If you really want to know, I could divine it for you. But that is a choice you have to make.
There's a second where it looks like Miyu... Like, when he said divine it, there was a second where, like, Miyu's eyes kind of lit up, like, yes! Like, oh, supernatural solution to this problem! And then she catches herself. And just... No, I think I'm gonna figure this one out myself.
We see him sort of nod, with a smile that's quite warm and approving, and we just sort of see he like plops a hand gently on your head. Good. This is a very dangerous task you undertake, going about this courtship business. But I think you are equal to it, Miyu. Be yourself.
I think as he says, be yourself, we see Miyu kind of look up to him, look down at the package in her hands with the cute clothes again, and she reaches into her bag and takes out the choker, the black one with the pentagram and just all the full-on Hot Topic, and slowly puts that on and then walks into the door, and then I think the door closes and that's our scene.
Yeah. So, we are murdering chat.
In a secret meeting elsewhere.
Meanwhile,
after you all bid goodbye to, yeah, so...
Is this just like there isn't even a meeting? Eiko decides and then texts Ginji like.
Maybe like after I think you all parted ways and like Ginji and Risa, you were about to head home and Eiko just grabbed you both.
Just kind of stop and look up. Like, I've made you reach that high.
She's definitely like. I think even when her arm is fully extended, she can like barely get her arm around Risa's shoulder. Probably.
Yeah. She's like at the elbow.
Yeah.
Grab our jackets, like
yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait. We must go.
What?
Still want to go on the date, huh?
Mm-hmm. We have to protect them.
Well, you'll make an adorable couple.
What?
Huh?
No. I think she just like yanks kind of insistently on Risa's sleeve, which she definitely still has in her hands.
Yeah, I think when you yank them, you sort of like push Risa and Ginji together in the process.
Sure.
Yeah, Risa just goes straight on board, rigid, like, nope.
Yeah, I both do.
There's like
Why
a bowling pin sound as the two collide and then just spring apart.
All three of us go. I have a really bad feeling about this.
Ginji, the bad feeling you've had periodically is real bad right now.
Yeah.
The
It's
most
probably, yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know he like holds up his phone. We know where they're going, so I guess meet up here around noon.
Okay.
Great. I am going to regret this.
We
And I
gotta
think-
not look like us. Or she's gonna know for an instant while we're there. She's not dumb.
Oh, please do disguises.
I can put something together.
What?
Is Ginji gonna show up in a suit?
Is Ginji just gonna show up like looking like fucking Tadashi? Like, is that what
Jesus.
sunglasses?
I saw a cool guy that looked like this one.
Yeah. Like, my cousin's friend last time.
Picture of Yoko with her bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
You look awesome.
God.
Actually, I wasn't going to, but yes.
Oh no.
What is
Yeah,
Eiko
It's
dressed
the
up?
bartender outfit, the sunglasses.
Oh my god.
Hair slicked back. Hair slicked back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I have so much to draw after this episode.
Amazing.
Okay, how does Eiko not look like Eiko and still look?
Oh no.
You're just dressed like an actual kid.
Well, they're at an amusement park, right?
Yeah.
What if she like buys like one of those cute masks? She has like a little like bunny mask or something on.
Oh, yes.
And it is real cute, but it's super fucking eerie.
Yeah. Oh, it's like one of the Mickey Mouse ones, so it's like really adorable, but it's very clearly like a mask. It's like
Oh god.
Yeah, with her dead eyes behind it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit right there.
Have
Hard
fun walking
pass.
that around the amusement park, you too.
Two very cool parents and their very creepy child.
It is
Reese-
worth noting, I don't think I've ever said this out loud, but like, Eiko is essentially a walking bad luck charm.
oh, that's right.
You're immune to this sort of thing. Like, you get super bad vibes off of her pretty much all the time. And you may have heard stories about people that she has befriended in the past getting hurt.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yep.
You know.
It's fine.
I figured to some degree Miyu might be immune to it because occult bullshit, but
Yeah, Miyu like has like charms built in, like sewn into her clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's a walking anti-ghost arsenal or
Yep.
anti-magic juju arsenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, part of the bad feeling that Ginji has been getting all day has definitely just been like normal Eiko creepy vibes.
Yep. All right. So I think with that, we will.
Hold
move
on, what about Risa?
Oh.
We have one more thing
Yeah.
that's important.
Yes.
I need this for my immersion.
I'm sure whatever Risa has on, it's gonna be expensive as fuck.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's gonna have to blend in with the normal people, not the punks. So she's just gonna show up in a nice, $300 shirt that's got the little stripes and everything on it. A pair of nicely fitted slacks that she had to get tailored a little bit because she's freaking tall. So
she just
they don't
looked
exactly
like an office lady.
Yep.
Oh
An
my
office
God.
lady, a bodyguard, and their creepy ass child.
None of
Sometimes
these things.
And she gets the sunglasses that are not the dark shiny black like you see in the cheap stores and whatnot. They're those
They're like
radiant
reflect-
browns.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
The gradient brown. Are they like the cool
Oh,
cat eye
totally.
thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's not-
totally.
It's very stylish. It's not the goofy cat eye, but
yeah, with like the hair scarf.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little bit of red lipstick going on.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
god. She looks like
Alright.
she's like a fucking Audrey Hepburn.
I am immersed.
Yep.
Immersion.
I don't know what I expected, but
Was it
this
this?
is an image.
Wow. All right, are we
Oh,
ready to
boy.
move along so we can actually
Yep.
have the date and not make this a two-parter?
I mean, so here's my question though. It is 1:10 a.m. my time, and I kind of want to make sure we give this the time it deserves.
Oh,
So I'm not.
so I guess it's a two-parter.
Like I think we can find a way to make this a two-parter.
Will
Okay.
yokai
There's
show up?
there's like if we want to really do this, like yokai bullshit can absolutely be a thing because that'd be hysterical.
We might as well. All right,
Find
that's
out.
fair.
in-
yeah, we're gonna have
Check-
date defenders
Do we-
going on here.
Yes.
Date defenders.
Date defenders.
Well, there's our episode title.
We end on the Sentai pose of the date defenders.
Yeah. So that is our episode, friends. I'm not
You're
even gonna
welcome.
change. I'm not changing the background music because it's still appropriate.
We had 3 whole seconds of real heartwarming in there, and the rest of us just
I love this show. I don't have to do anything for it. It just happens. It's a magical miracle.
Oh my god.
Okay.
my favorite part was all of it.
Yeah, so let's go around and do the outros and the favorite parts and things. Let's start in reverse order. Lynn, where
Okay.
favorite part, and then plug your cool bullshit that you do.
Oh, I have 2 equally favorite parts, and the first one was Miyu homing in on the one freaky thing in that entire store.
Of course.
And the other was just Ginji apparently discovering heaven as a place on Earth when he went up to that cafe.
That's very good.
Is that Hiroshi?
He's being like a fucking office man, the seller man otaku is the best thing.
I am assuming he has like cutouts from like news articles of like business magazines hanging and framed in
Yes.
his room.
I just
Yes.
figured a picture when he gets home. It's like, I saw him today. Gosh.
Yeah, all the cutouts in his room aren't from the entertainment parts of the newspaper or magazine. They're from the business section.
God.
Anyhow, I'm Linda. I go by Lynn Mars on Twitter and I'm here on Twitch. I occasionally stream building games, puzzle games. No, actually, I haven't been doing visual novels anymore. It just does them better. So, that's me. Next.
All right. Our our spooky little girl who has romance in her heart. Julie, where can we find you? What was your favorite part? You're
You're
muted.
There we go. Pro streamer. I was only somewhat kidding when I said my favorite part was all of it. But I really can't pick. I think Ginji, like Ginji, like full on standing, like
Yeah.
this like luncheon of salarymen was like the best. And in an episode full of just excellent moments, and each of us getting to pick our own outfit for me was really, really cute. So yeah, but I go by Soft Signal on Twitter and Twitch. You can mostly find me here. I don't really stream that much myself, and do the art thing.
Follow her for her great art. It's really pretty. All right, the star of our date show, Miyu.
Such as she is.
Yeah, your favorite parts and where can we find
God.
you doing cool things?
Man, favorite parts. I'm kind of with Julie on like all of it. So everyone had some really great moments in here. But like, Honestly, it might be a toss-up for me between the Ginji bro presentation and how devoted he was to that, or just Eiko just fucking doubling down there at the end and just super wanting this to be the perfect shoujo manga. Like, Eiko this entire episode was delightful. My name's M, Eddie Treffery on the Twitters. I do the art and the yelling about RPG stuff, and magical girl stuff. Woo.
Yay!
All right. And our good salaryman otaku himself.
Me.
Dylan. Go forth.
This was great. My face hurts. My smiling muscles are legitimately tired. Like I'm having a hard time. My face keeps trying to move into shape. And I'm muscles shaking. This was great. It was amazing. My favorite parts. I think my two favorite parts. One, when Miyu sort of warmed up to the idea in the club room. That was really great because going into this episode, I think because we joked about this a couple weeks ago as like an idea for an episode, and I sort of what I expected was the like, this is hilarious because it's just not gonna work thing, and Miyu's not gonna be interested, but she'll do a favor for Ginji, and I really like the decision to make it actually about me wanting to make it work. I think that added a lot to it. And when that moment happened, when I saw that decision made, I was like, oh yes, this is obviously so much better.
A lot more to play with there.
Some real sweet stuff in our future once we,
And I liked when, as like a moment to role play, I liked Miyu coming out in the outfit and Ginji being like, because he's got a lot of bullshit going on, to be honest. And he was kind of a jerk this episode. But
to be fair, we've been a jerk to Ginji like every episode.
Yeah. But like all of being a jerk to everybody was him like trying to be a jerk to himself, like his own weirdness and like pushing that away. And so I like seeing moments where he gets to just like not be an asshole.
To like be in the moment a little more.
Yeah.
And
like, maybe these people can actually be my friends.
And even like his situation with me was originally like, I will hang out with these people because they're friends with the girl that I like. And so I'm liking getting to have him see these people and like actually see them.
Yeah.
So that was really
see them as more than Hanako's friends.
Yeah. And that's really fun, and I'm excited to keep doing that. As for where you can find me doing stuff, I am Anarisis, Anarisis. I believe it's right about here. On Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Itch.io, Patreon, fucking everywhere. Twitter is the easiest place to find stuff as they happen. I technically wrote 2 role-playing games, but the one you can actually buy right now is on Itch.io. It's called Spoken Magic. It's full of feelings and crazy high magic stuff. And it's real cheap. So if you're interested in that, take a look over there. As for streaming stuff, I'm streaming a lot this weekend. I'm on a lot of shows. So there was this tomorrow at noon Pacific. I will be over on Off the Table, off_the table for one of 2 Ryutama games I'm running this weekend. That will be Umi no Naka no Uta, A Song in the Sea, which is sort of Castle in the Sky or Secret of Blue Water inspired. It's sort of steampunky, magic-y. We just discovered that magic is real in the previous episode, but we also just ended on the entire party, who are siblings, hearing a message from their mother that were her final words, including the part where her submarine got blown up. That was real sad. And then directly after that, a giant, like, enormous eel showing up, destroying what protection they had that was keeping them safe underneath the ocean, and them being lifted out of the water, half dead and unconscious, by a mysterious warship. So that should be interesting. Then in the evening, we're not streaming, right? We're just doing a thing.
We're doing a
A
thing.
thing is
for
happening.
A thing that you may
Evening.
see on this very channel in the future.
Yes, which
Which, if
might
you like,
be related to
yeah.
any of the things that you like.
If you like this show because of the hijinks and relationships and feelings, you will like what's coming.
Yeah. And then on Sunday at 6 Pacific over on my channel, so twitch.tv/Anarsis, we are having the first episode of our second OVA, I guess, for Travel, which is my Ryutama campaign. We just finished, or just hit our mid-season finale recently. We're doing a short mini-series OVA, whatever you want to call it, set in the past, so long in the history. And if you're familiar with Ryutama, I will be using Black and Red Ryujin. So we're going to be exploring one of the major pivotal moments in our setting's history, where Jess is playing one of the hottest guys on the planet, and Summer is also playing one of the hottest guys on the planet. And it's gonna be a whole thing.
Yes.
It's going to be much more intrigue and tragedy, I think, than we hit here. But if you like hot guys, if you
I did
like
all
that
the art. I can confirm they're very hot.
if you like that vine that's a bunch of people going hot boy, then you should come watch on Sunday.
Indeed.
And yeah,
It'll
so-
be a fun time, I think.
and I've got other stuff going on, but just follow those and you'll hear about it.
Yes. Definitely tune in for the Ryutama stuff, because Ryutama is great, and Dylan's great at running Ryutama. So that comes to me. I am your keeper. At the trash can, apparently. But it's fine. Gosh, I loved this entire episode, but I really do love that I think in particular, I love that we got to see other sides of each and every character here. Seeing that, like, there's a part of Miyu that kind of would like to try that whole normal thing and see what it's like, was heart-wrenchingly sweet. Seeing creepy child Eiko is actually just this romantic at heart and is so into the shoujo, is beautiful. And then Ginji's, like, fanboy moments. But also on the more emotional side, I love that he is clearly, like, he stands his best pal, Daisuke, and is like, he will defend his honor.
2,000%.
Yeah, with a PowerPoint, but he will defend his honor.
In the most Ginji way possible.
Yep.
Which has nothing to do with the fucking legendary sword he has.
No. And we got to see, like, Risa be ballin'. She's, like, real rich and classy despite her normal attire. So
and she can when she's taking people out to eat like that, she can totally get away with spending the money like that too, because she can tell her dad that she had to go out and get an outfit and have a lunch meeting.
Not incorrect.
Not incorrect. He doesn't need to know why they were having a lunch meeting.
There was a PowerPoint and everything.
Yeah. Oh god.
No, that was my favorite moment. The golf clap.
Oh, all of the salarymen were like,
Yeah.
yes, you know. Jesus.
Oh, favorite part number 3. Ginji wants so bad to go see that print shop and being informed, no, that's why we have waiters.
The whole lunch scene was very lovely, and the outfits. So, as for where you can find me, hello, you're on my channel. We do this kind of crap here all the time. I also stream games and things on late Saturday and Sunday nights after other game streams. And you can follow me on Twitter to find out all of the other things I do. I have written and am writing some games, but they are not available yet, but soon. Some of the folks at this table have played one of them, and we have done things. But this is normally a monthly game. However, because this particular episode was actually supposed to be last month's, we're doing 2 this month. So you'll see us again in 2 weeks to have the date defenders step in and defend the date. Yes.
We have still got to see them in these get-ups.
Oh my god, yes. A bodyguard, an office lady, and their very creepy child. Oh, I bless these kids. I love them all so much. I also
Bless
really,
this mess.
Yeah. My last favorite thing though was actually that very heartfelt moment with Miyu and Kokori-san. That was real sweet, and I liked to actually play him in not garbage mode.
Yeah, soft Kokori-san is very good.
So, thank you, all of you, for an episode that literally had 0 notes ahead of it. I think we fucking nailed this. Give yourselves a round of golf claps. All right, my friends in the chat, we will see you in 2 weeks to continue this
This very spooky Monster of the Week campaign.
Yep. That's
Bye, folks.
good night, friends. Take
There
care.
might be a freak.